Snapbacks and tattoos, snapbacks and tattoos, nice whips, fly chicks, all that, cause cash rules. Snapbacks and tattoos, snapbacks and tattoos, nice whips, fly chicks, all that, cause cash rules. Show off your hats, show off your tats, show off your arms, legs, chest, show off your back. Snapback.
In terms of tattoos on actual bodies, the earliest known examples were for a long time Egyptian and were present on several female mummies dated to 2000 BC. But tattoos are dated back to 5,200 years. They served as marks of status and rank, religious symbols, punishment, identification, or even a pledge of love. For example, in the Filipino culture, the tattooing is a form of social ranking and accomplishments, while on the other hand, Native Americans used tattoos to symbolize their spiritual being and their maturity. As for punishment, back in ancient Egypt, they used tattoos to mark criminals.
I got my tattoo because one day my mom and I were in an argument. She was talking to me about how she controls me because she pays for college, she pays for everything, and even though I was 18, I wasn't really an adult because I didn't do anything for myself. So I figured, I'll show you, Mom, and I went and got a tattoo.
I've only thought about getting a tattoo once in my life, and that was on my birthday, and that was because my brother was trying to convince me to get one, and he's probably got like 4 or 5, and one significant one that's got his name with my name and my sister's name within it. But I decided that I didn't have anything important enough to get tattooed on my body for life, so I decided not to.
I wanted a tattoo ever since I was young, so when I turned 18, Mom decided to get a tattoo. But when the time came for me to get the tattoo when I was 18, she said no. But when I turned 18, I figured, I was a grown man by then, so it really was her decision. So when she went to Grand Rapids, I called her. She was in Grand Rapids for the weekend, so I called her and told her I was going to get this tattoo with my friends. They kind of like forced me into it, so I went to go get it. Now I got it. Now I see it for the rest of my life. But, the day after I got my tattoo, my mom came home from Grand Rapids and whatnot, and she looked at me in the kitchen and she said, well, let me see it. And I showed her. She said, it's sweet, but it's still some mess. It's just her way of saying like, it looked nice, but I'm still not approved. I still don't approve.
Well, I was wanting a tattoo, but I didn't know how my mom would kind of react to it, so I asked her about it, and she said if I asked my dad, and he said yes, she would let me get it. Now, she didn't think, or I didn't think that he would say yes, but he said as long as it wasn't inappropriate, I could get it. When I went down to Hampton, Virginia for a summer, a lot of my friends were going off to get a tattoo, so I decided, why not? But my mom, she shut that down, and she made me get it when I got back to the city. So the day I got back from Hampton, I went in and got it.
I would say when it comes to tattoos, my position would be probably neutral, except for when it comes to sleeves. I don't like the full body tattoos, and I feel like it kind of ruins your job interview opportunities, possibly like that. Otherwise, I don't care for any small ones. They're not bad at all.
Would I regret it? I don't think so. Every day I look in the mirror and see my tattoo, I actually be happy that I actually got it, went through with it, plan on getting more.
I definitely don't think I regret this tattoo because there's so much meaning within it, so no.
I don't think I'll ever regret my tattoo because you can't even see it. It's really small, so I'm okay with it.
I wouldn't let my kid get the tattoo until they were 18 because I feel like that's when you're the most mature, not the most mature, but mature enough to know if you want this on your body for the rest of your life.
I don't know if I'd let my kids have a tattoo. Probably I'd make them wait till 18 and let them do what they want with their body because it's theirs and I have no control over them.
I definitely think I'll let my kids get tattoos because kind of like a free spirit when it comes to that kind of stuff, and so I don't want them to feel like I control them, so they can, as long as they wait till they're 18 and put a little bit of thought into it.
I'll definitely let my kids get a tattoo because I just feel like it's a way to express themselves, and as long as they have a meaningful meaning to it, so yeah.
I got my tattoo at the age of 18.
I got my tattoo when I was 17.
I got it done when I was 18.
My tattoo cost $35.
My tattoo cost $15 because it was supposed to be $40, but the guy that did it was a friend of my dad's, so he gave me a little discount.
I think I paid about $40 for my tattoo.
I have just a little heart right behind my ear. It doesn't really have a whole lot of meaning behind it, I guess. It just kind of resembles rebellion for me, like being rebellious towards my mom. And I'll always remember why I got it, because I don't think my mom controls me. So.
Good. I got a tattoo of both my little brothers' birthdates and Roman numerals across my chest.
Good.
When I got a tattoo, I wanted to make sure that it was really meaningful. So I got an anchor tattoo because it symbolizes like faith and hope and stability and being grounded in my faith. In addition, it was the first like original cross. So.
The one on my back is it's a magnolia with birds breaking off of it. Magnolia is my favorite flower, and I used to live on Magnolia Parkway. And the birds are one's for my grandmother and the other one's for my godfather. One of my ribs is Jinyame. I am half Ghanaian, and Jinyame means acceptance of God. I paid like $150 for the one on my back, and then about I would say like $60 on the one on my ribs. I got both of my tattoos when I was 18.
Look at you.
No, mostly because, I don't know, I like them and they mean something to me. I didn't get anything stupid like someone's name, or I didn't get like something that is attached to like someone that isn't going to be around for the rest of my life. So, no, I don't regret it. Yes, if they, just as long as they talk to me before they get it done, like I don't want them to get something stupid and they have to be 18. It depends. When you have a lot of tattoos like that are sort of either like vulgar looking or they're just like bad tattoos, that could potentially like bring off a sort of like bad impression. But I think tattoos is a really big culture now, and I think that by the time I get into my career field, it won't be that big of a deal.